All right, so the audio's recording, the video's recording. Mikey taking flight, T4J TV. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's going on? This your boy Mikey TakenFlight. You are now locked in with T4J TV with your boy Mikey TakenFlight. The ultimate 4 letters THMG. You dig what I'm saying? Level it up.
All right, so full disclosure here, I actually recorded you back in August, and since then at the Vikings club. So for starters, welcome to T4J TV. I've been looking forward to really just having a conversation with you for a while. Like I said, I recorded you back at the Vikings club, and I was just new into the area. This is my first time coming out, so we were following Do Dirty, but you were there and you went on, I guess, with Chemistry McNeil, and you performed My 40.
My 40.
And I remember that night, if of everything, I remember you specifically that night, simply just because you came out and I didn't really put two and two together that you were the DJ and then you performed until after I left a little later.
Yeah.
But you came out and you just kind of like stood up against the pole and kind of like just like looked over at everybody and and then you did your thing. And since that point, I've been wanting to get with you. So this is also a special time because it's the first time that the J has actually been working with me, on camera. So I want to thank you and thank
Just
you know,
behind the scenes.
my wife. So just quickly, like one thing I wanted to get into is I noticed that the name of your album, I believe, is Mikey versus Taking Flight. So if you could just give me a little idea of like what's the idea behind that specifically, like why that?
Well, me personally, my idea behind it was, well, it's like, whenever you have a battle within yourself, it's like I started a transition, you know what I'm saying, where in the past, I really had bad thoughts, evil thoughts, it wasn't nothing good, and it seemed like as life went on, I seen a change in myself, and I started trying to transition from being Mikey to the guy that I had to turn to be, taking flight, which is the better dude who actually want to do better for his community, want to actually succeed in life, be in my kids' life, really love life. Towards the actual Mikey, he really didn't care about life. He was the type that felt like it was just him against the world. So that's pretty much my reasons behind Mikey versus Taking Flight, and that's the reason why I got the fire and the water too. Also resembling, bad times versus the good times.
Fire in the water. Where did you incorporate that? How does that work into?
Far as like the fire is like meaning of angerness, pain, and you know what I'm saying. And water is like calm. You think of water and it's like more peaceful.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I had Mikey versus Taking Flight and the fire and the water, because it's like battle within myself, the good versus the bad.
Is this
calm versus the hype?
All right. Is this something that you've kind of like just been thinking about yourself, or did you kind of like I don't know, read up on something maybe through church, through another spiritual base, or how did you come across this?
Really, it was actually more of, like I said, the transition of me really wanting to do better as a person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it made me, as you try to become a better person, I feel like you're gonna go through a lot of obstacles in your life. You got a split decision. It's either you really trying to change, or you going back to the same way. You gonna think about the same. You gonna think the same way you used to think. You gonna act the same way you used to act. And it was just like a transition in myself to know I can't do that, because I had to learn certain things is not good for your life, period. It could cause you how you gonna be in your kids' life and you behind the sail. Certain things like, and I really, me personally, I grew up not really like having a father figure like that who was really telling me the right things. It was always really my mom. So I always found a necessity that always, as a man, you have to be in your child's life, because it don't matter if it's a little girl or a little boy. I have 2 kids, so I found a necessity. You have to be there, because there's a lot of things that I feel like a mother can show a child. She can show them unconditional love, how to act around people, how to, manners and all of that stuff. But one thing I feel like my mama couldn't do, but she tried her best. You know what I'm saying? She would be strong hearted, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. But she couldn't raise me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Because she not one. You know, so certain things that I kind of missed out on that I had to learn, teach myself.
Well, you being a man now, learning the things that you've learned, what would you say if you had to say something to just that kid that's out there right now who is being raised by his mother? Because I'm the same way. I was raised by my mother. Actually, I was raised by a pack of women, actually. You know, mother, grandmother, aunts. You know, so I understand where you're coming from. But what would you say to that kid right now that's kind of having, you know, he's having that yin and yang battle within himself right now, and maybe he doesn't have a father figure based on the things that you've went through and things you've learned. Like, you just have to have one thing to say to him right now just to kind of like walk him back off the edge. What would you think?
It would really be, don't be afraid to be yourself.
Okay.
It don't matter for anybody. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Be you, and be the best of you that you can be, and don't be ashamed of you.
All right.
Don't be ashamed of you.
All right. So would you say that this evolution, this personal evolution, has it also transpired in your music as well? Have your music, like, how long have you been in the game?
Really, as far as professionally, I've really been doing music professionally for 4 years.
Okay.
But as far as actually working on music, it's been 13 years.
All right, 4 years.
13
That's good.
years.
Well, music is always in somebody. Once you start early, it's always in you, regardless if you're doing it professionally or not. It's just your thing. So just getting into that, like, where are you? Let's get back to knowing you, who you are. Like, so let's go back to the beginning. Like, where are you from?
Where I'm from? I'm from Clayton, North Carolina, 9 down. I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know, based here in North Carolina. Yeah.
Alright, so how's been life? Because we was actually here in Clayton before with the youngin, and we were on the block in what street was that? We were. I don't know. It was the block, but anyway.
You saw it? You saw it?
The block. So
So how was, and we got an idea of how growing up in Clinton has affected him. But how about you? When did you first come to Clinton?
When I first come?
Yeah.
I think when we actually moved. How was I?
Did you go to high school here?
Like, yeah, I went to high. Well, really, I was pretty much raised here.
Okay.
Raised here in Clinton.
How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Oh, you're young. Oh, wow. Okay, 23. So you grew up most of your life here.
Yeah, pretty much originally here.
You went to elementary school, high school, all that good stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
You raised your kids here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually, but as far as like how Clinton affected me growing up, I'd say it's not for the faint-hearted. I tell you that Clinton is real, but it's simple. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you have a problem here, it's because probably you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to a certain extent, certain things gonna happen in life because it's life. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's a lot of love in Clinton. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, you got good times, you got bad times. It's just, it's life, it's the world.
Okay. Could Clinton or just growing up in this environment and things like that, could have had a
It made me a man.
It made you a man?
It made me a man to the point where I feel like if you come up from Clinton and you making it and you like, you shouldn't be afraid to go to no other city. I tell you that much.
Well, what I've seen in
Because you shouldn't be. I mean, nothing other than God, nothing shouldn't fear you. Because we done pretty much seen it all here.
I hear you. Well, but getting back to your music or getting.